irrespective of the attributes or maybe the importance of self-awareness to a person. Self-awareness doesn't mean that you're going to effect or to change. Stefan Sapian once said that self-awareness without self-compassion usually turns into self-criticism. Many people, irrespective of them understanding who they are and the necessary action that may drive their professional growth and development, activate their behaviors and actions, and maybe influence themselves maybe to take another step. Many people continue to ignore, maybe continue to take action to change themselves because being aware doesn't mean that person is going to take action and maybe change it. There's a reason why. Most people they fear the consequences. Maybe what is the consequence? Am I going to be able to take the precedent? Because like you are going maybe your patterns, maybe your behaviors, maybe the associates you have been with, maybe they affect your thinking, your directions and actions. But you are the person, you fear that when I take an action, I'm going to lose friends. And maybe you still need friends. And consequently, you are the person you settle back and you continue in progress. When you have external pressures, especially from friends, families, and all sorts, most people can realize that maybe they are not even fit for a certain profession. Maybe they are not supposed to be in an environment. Maybe they are supposed to give up and maybe start. But most of the times when the person, after realizing that, they don't always take the action straight away. They always ask friends, they always ask relatives maybe what should be the next step. But most of the times friends always exert a lot of pressure and influence that makes them to give in. And consequently they remain in that step. Third, depends the courage or background of the person. Let's say like Muslims, Muslim can understand that I should maybe shy away. Maybe they can say like I don't need maybe to wear this. If I need not to act this way, maybe it is affecting me in this way. But the courage that must be respected can bar him or her from executing the next step. Let me just do the low self-esteem, that low self-belief you have in an individual for you to take the next step. Most of the time it's one of the most important factors because most of the times people don't really believe in themselves. They really don't know what they want, even after them realizing that they need someone. But they don't really see that they should navigate through right away and take the next step. So self-awareness is another mystery, and taking an action is another behavior pattern. But however, when we shy away from criticizing ourselves, when we feel compassion for ourselves and maybe our aspirations after we being aware of who we are, our feelings and our actions, what can bring, what we should do to improve ourselves. Once we develop that low, that great, that self-esteem, and maybe we shy away because once we develop that high self-esteem, is going to be one of the key steps or the milestone for you to take the next step. So you to take the next step, you must develop yourself first. So self-awareness continue and is an essential factor in your personal growth and yeah, you need to shy away from those attributes that may stop you from taking the next step. In the next episode, we're going to talk about how to develop your self awareness. How can you develop it? Maybe irrespective of you having been aware, you feel like you can't take the next step. But you need not to worry. We are going to just take you through and thank you.